Matter don't dey ground, oh, ladies and gentlemen. Mm, 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 mm. A lot of people are saying they should make sure he faces the law. One thing I know Seun Kuti for is Seun no be aggressive person. Something they there. This matter must be properly investigated. And I would like to plead with the police, instead of going down the scapegoat route, I think it will be so much better if this matter is properly and duly investigated. Why would Seun? It makes no sense to me. Why would Seun just go and face a police officer for no reason? Oh my goodness, guys. How clear is IG? It looks like is everywhere clear? Because I can see that my IG is if you're watching on, yes, that's it. Okay, so sorry about this. I want to make sure we're on the right one. That's fantastic. So if you're watching on Facebook and TikTok, I want us to talk about this. Someone says no matter what, he shouldn't have slapped the officer. And I totally agree with that. I totally agree with the fact that no matter what happens, no matter the provocation, you should never touch a uniformed policeman. But still, Nigerian police know how to provoke. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Someone said it's dull. Is it dull? Is Instagram dull? Because I want you people to see a very clear picture, especially on IG. I don't want any issues at all. Is it clear now? Someone said, don't rush or jump into. I'm not rushing. That's why I said, as a fact, we know that Nigerian police can be very. What was the word I used earlier on? Babe, what was the word I used just now? Provocative. It's a statement of fact. Police go provoke you, you know. Of course, I will never support anybody raising hand to a police officer, especially if the police officer is in uniform. But we need to understand one fact. Police sabi provoke. So, but you see, also, I must give credit to the Inspector General of Police, because we can see the reforms in the police force. We can see that the police are getting better. Now, the angle, I must say this, the optics don't look good. They don't look good in Seun's favor. Maybe I should even bring this camera a little lower so I can see you people better. Me like saying that me know they see you now well. Hey, I think it's better like this. I can see you guys clearer. And I can move Facebook and TikTok a little bit closer. I mean Facebook and YouTube. Oops. This is what happens when you overdo things. Something where nothing do. I just go scatter around with my own hand. trying to get you people the best picture. I'm sorry, Facebook. Phone slipped and fell. I want us to have a conversation about this. We all agree 100% that our police, although can be very provocative, we all know that these police too are trying, the police force is trying to cleanse itself so as to serve the people better. A lot has happened since NSAS. NSAS was a turning point. A reform, a rebirth for the police. And especially on the island, you can see that police are well behaved. Now, here's something. I was talking to, I don't want to talk about the case, even though I've spoken to Seun Kuti. I spoke to him for about 5 minutes today. And I spoke to a couple of people who claim they know what happened. But I don't want to go into the nitty-gritty of the matter in that regard. Instead, I want to talk about somebody said police bashed his car. The details are sketchy, but I know that Seun would not fight a police officer if something no dey there. Seun no be mad person. Oh yes, I agree if you say he messed up. Nobody should have the right to raise their hands or their fists towards a policeman in uniform, no matter the provocation. But let us address the matter as the matter is. Somebody said the video was doctored. It was edited, not doctored. There's a difference between edited and doctored. We didn't see the entire storyline. What we saw was the part they wanted us to see, the part that makes Seun look very bad. And trust me, the optics are not very good. So let me invite a couple of people. Let me hear what you guys think. If you want to be inside this conversation, I don't think Seun will go scot-free. I don't think Seun will go scot-free. Me, I'm looking at more of Seun will have to face the law, but that policeman will also get fired because he did something wrong. He definitely did something wrong. So that policeman might get fired. My prediction is there's a likelihood that the policeman would get fired, and then Seun will also get into a bit of trouble. That's my understanding. That's my understanding. If I bring you live, you have to be careful. If you use any bad word, any how do I put it, any foul word, I will not only remove you, I will block you so you can never come to my live again, because we're already having a lot of issues with Instagram and this community guidelines. Okay, so let's see. Quite a few people are sending me requests. They'll give him community service and he will tender apology, which is good.
Hello, Baba.
Hello, Olu. We've got Olu in the house and we've got Joshua Okonkwo. But Joshua network no good. And this kind of people, the problem is say you know if you remove them. You don't lock. Okay. All right. Okay, finally you're here. All right, brother. Go ahead and tell me what your thoughts are.
Good evening, my brother.
Good evening.
It's very unfortunate, honestly. I was so disappointed when I saw that the part where he slapped the police officer, it would have been easier if all he did was just to shout, to rage, you understand, on the police for whatever that must have happened. But for you to lay your hand on a police officer is unacceptable. It's unacceptable in any civilized society. You know, it's unacceptable. And you see, this is why most time I feel like majority of Nigerians are actually oppressors. If you find yourself in a position of power and all those things, you could do certain things based on, you know, what you are not supposed to do. Yes, we agree that police sometimes, you know, they misbehave and all that. And I've seen a quite improvement on them, you know, after that NSAS and all that. There have been a lot of improvement. Some of them they've been exposed and they are punished by the authority. You understand? The police authority have punished most of their officers, I mean, you know, for misbehaving and all that. But you, as a citizen, there is a line you are not supposed to cross. Slapping an officer of the law, it's not acceptable anywhere in the world. In fact, if you have tried this thing in US, I don't know what could have happened.
I don't know what will happen if you try it in the US. What US people, lawyers, somebody came to my live on TikTok and said, "Short man, I'm probably taller than both you and your father combined. I'm 6'1". The rest of you watching me on TikTok, if you're enjoying my life, please send me gifts. If you're enjoying, don't mind this one that doesn't have sense. So, my dear brother, my other brother here with us, what is your take, Joshua Okonkwo? What is your take? Good evening, sir. Network. Oh. Man, network. Chai. And guess what? He will now not go. He will now not go. He will not be able to leave. I'm bringing Samaria now. I want to hear what happens in America. Please, Mike, follow while we're waiting for Samaria and anybody else to join. If you're watching on TikTok, send your gifts. Top gifter. Somebody say I short. I am 6'1". I'm tall enough to enter the American Basketball League. Meanwhile, your papa na Arara, Danku, Kuti. So, Samaria, what do you think would happen in the US should anyone try to assault a police officer?
I'm trying to find something to wear real quick. I'm so sorry. I know this is a very serious conversation. You know, not what would happen here, not just here, anywhere in the world outside home. The thing is that we, like you rightly said, we understand that the folk back home, they can be annoying. They overdo. And because of the way where we came from and where we are, we don't know when we are with the right people and the wrong people. They tend to accuse the fact that they are police officers or officers of the law to do as they like. So for that,
House of Gold on TikTok, my #1 gifter. Thank you for the money gun. Thank you, House of Gold. Guys, everybody on TikTok, follow House of Gold. Follow my top gifters on TikTok. Big shout out to you, House of Gold. Love you, sis.
And you refuse to stop to start with. You won't go for it. They'll find you. No matter where you run to, you hide. They must get you. That's #1.
But what if he was really provoked? Let me make a case for him. What if he was really provoked? What if he was really provoked?
Who was provoked? The person provoked. You don't have any rights. The fact that that person is a police officer, you know, is an officer of the law. You have to respect the law. They represent the law. That's what it is. Regardless. The fact that 1 or 2 policemen, or let's say half of them, because you can't tell me that, yes, we know. Even here, people have issues with police here. Most most of them have issues with police, but that doesn't mean that they would be disrespected to that extent. You dare not do it. You dare not even not, comply or do what you're asked to do. Talk more of raising a finger. You see, they don't do it. Most of them that tried it in the past, they know how it ended. So,
okay, absolutely.
That guy had retaliated. I'm not trying to be held against him. That thing that guy was doing, raising hands on him. If he had put it on him, I have the right to do that. You can say he was defending himself. He's not there, but he could have done a thing like that. I don't know. I don't understand why we would go to that extent for someone like him who happens to be a public figure. You raise a hand on a police officer in public. So what if the police officer reacted back? Then people will say, "Oh,
there's somebody with a noisy background. I think it is Samaria. Mute your mic.
I'm hearing myself. It's echoing.
Mute your mic, Samaria. Mute your mic. I want to see something.
Okay.
Samaria. It's not you. Your mic is muted. Okay, I think it is Olu. Olu, your background I no good. Okay, I've removed Olu. Now Olu background no good. All right, we've got a lady here. Hello, lady. Tell us what your thoughts are.
Hi, Daddy Freeze. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. I saw what happened. I saw the video. There might before he would slap the policeman. We only see what happened. We don't know what the other part of what happened. So before he would hit anyone, there must be a reason behind it. Because I saw a write-up whereby he said, oh, he tried to kill his family or something like that. But no matter what, I don't support that kind of a thing. Once a policeman, once they're putting on their uniform, you don't have any right to raise your hand up to hit them, no matter what, no matter how bad it is.
You have to respect the uniform.
Yeah. You have to respect, yeah. Even here in the UK, you have to respect, no matter what, no matter how bad it is. You just have to respect the uniform.
But let us also talk about the provocation. Let's talk about the provocation. When you get provoked, in the UK, for instance, I'm not saying the police officer was drunk, but we've seen many videos of drunk police. You are not going to get a drunk police officer.
Yeah.
You're not going to get a police officer that would harass you for no reason, the way we've seen videos. You're not going to get a policeman to tell you to open your phone. We've seen these videos. So you see, in as much as a lot of people don't like Seun Kuti because of the fact that he didn't support LP, let's also know that a lot of people don't like Seun because he did not support LP. Some of us face that backlash too. I believe anybody can support any party you like. I'm not one of those people that believe that Peter Obi is the salvation of Nigeria. And I was very vocal about it. And I made a lot of enemies and I like it like that. One guy told me, he said, Daddy Freeze, Igbo people are not going to like you. Guess what? Till today, my biggest customers are Igbos. My biggest customers are Igbos. You will see people that come to my life. Out of every 5, 3 will be Igbo. So I don't have a problem with Igbo people because I know that Igbo people that have sense. You know, see B-Lord. B-Lord was my last guest of my life. And B-Lord is not only Igbo, he lives in Anambra. He works in Anambra. You heard him. He was so. But you see, there are those sentiments that people try to spread that once you are not supporting LP, you are against the Igbos and all those kind of things. So I know Seun went through a lot in their hands. And then there was this fight he had with P Square. You understand? No. We need to address this because one of the reasons why Seun is not particularly favored is his LP. I don't know if it's anti-LP or the fact that he did not support LP, because we all saw that quarrel that he had with P Square and it went very messy. So we also need to understand that a lot of people are anti-Seun If this were P Square, for instance, it might have been a different narrative. People will have wanted to know what happened. What is wrong. Let's say that, and let's not. I'm just trying to make an excuse for Seun Kuti, because what police will do to you in Nigeria, Western police will not do it to you abroad. Let's tell ourselves the truth. What you will do, police will do to you in Nigeria, Western police will not. They will respect you. You will never see a drunk Western policeman. Now, sorry, I see what John is saying. John is saying, what are you talking about? What does that have to do with slapping a law enforcement officer? What I am saying is the sentiment of the people. Let me tell you, why do people select jury in America? You bring white man versus black man, you carry him go before white jury, the black man go lose. Hello, Samaria, you live in the UK, am I lying? So if you are a black man and you have a case in the US, you will want a judge and a jury that at least black will go at least hear you.
Yeah.
Because you will see two people the same offense, or in both they will give them community service. Black man, they give them 15 years. Have you not seen all their cases like that? So what I'm talking about is a very valid point. What I'm talking about is I'm not saying LP people are coming after him. I'm saying people do not have the sentiment of, let's hear Seun out. We are seeing the sentiment of, good, it is good, let them arrest him. Anybody? Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
I may be wrong, but that's my perception. I may be wrong. And there are some people who do not have public love, at least now. And most of them happen to be truth tellers. Because let me be honest with you, Seun has no right in the world to touch a police officer in uniform. But I want to ask you, do police officers in Nigeria really behave the way police officers in other parts of the world behave?
But the priest, we know that they don't. But at least, what stopped him from recording whatever transpired?
You see, you are right.
Respect him, he's a fellow man. For
yes, he has no right to touch him. But can we also address the fact that Seun will not just fight a police officer for... Femi Aderoba has been here since he has not said anything. Femi, please, take over from me.
All right, good evening, Daddy Fraser. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Well, I watched the video where Seun actually slapped the police officer. And I know in Nigeria, before you can overreact, there must actually be something that would have triggered you. No matter how gentle you can be, if you're not slapping a policeman, you may utter some hurtful words at them. Just that the mistake Seun actually made that he went too emotional with his reactions. He had forgotten that he is actually a public figure. And when you're a public figure, any simple mistake you make, people try to over-escalate it and they make it as if it's more than that. Though what he did was actually against the law. But you know, another thing that actually I'm actually curious about is that guy Seun actually appeared gentle, because despite the fact that the Seun slapped the man, he was not even responding. And I know that violent policemen, the moment you slap them, they can even try to cock the gun and point it at you. So it actually looks somehow. But some minutes ago, when I was actually reading the content from a source, Seun said that the policeman actually threatened to kill him. Like the man did some things, and he claimed as well that he actually have a proof for that, just that he doesn't want to take the police officer to the court of a thing. But notwithstanding, what Seun did is actually bad. But our policemen are also they are this kind of set of people that sometimes they act as if there is something triggering their action, as if they have no value for human life, as if they are the all in everything. So I can say that while we can, if in this matter, we should not actually isolate everything to Seun action. We have to see what actually happened, what triggered that action, notwithstanding with what is actually on ground. I'm not thinking that she will actually go scot-free with it because it's now a public matter and policeman on uniform. That's a big case.
What if he was intimidating that officer because of those reactions?
Now, hold on a second. Lily, I want to bring John. I know say John go come here, come scatter everywhere. I want to bring John. Lily, can you say something? So after that, I can remove you and then bring John. In the meantime, if you're watching on TikTok, send me money guns. Big shout out to House of Gold. House of Gold is my #1 gifter. Sent me 1 money gun. My top gifters, I'm going to give very special shout outs today on TikTok. So if you're watching on TikTok, send those gifts. If you're watching on YouTube, sorry, Facebook, please guys, go to, if you're watching on Facebook, search for Daddy Freeze. Daddy Freeze is spelled DADDYFREEZE. This is what it looks like on Facebook. Scroll down to today's video. This is what today's video looks like. Click on the video and you will see how to buy stars. Once again, go to Facebook, search for today's video on Daddy Freeze, DADDYFREEZE. Click on the video, scroll to the bottom left hand, you'll see how to buy stars. Oh yeah, all of you have almost 1,000 people watching on Instagram alone. Please come and buy stars. So Lily, what are your words before I bring John?
Daddy Freeze, to me, let's hear Seun Kuti's part of the story. Like what I said earlier, before he can slap the police officer, there must be reason behind it. So let's hear his own parts. You know, he's a public figure. So if any of the celebrity, if they are doing anything wrong in the public, before you know, someone is recording without you even knowing. You understand what I'm saying? So let's hear his own part of the story.
Okay.
Oops, that's just it. Let's hear his own part of the story.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please leave the live so I can bring John in. Thank you so much, my sister. You see?
I wanted to ask a question.
Hold on. I'm bringing John now. All right, she has left. Hopefully, we will have space for John because last time somebody left. Obesa, thank you for the gift. John, you know, send me invite to. John, I never see your request to. John, send request if you want me. I bring you. I don't see you. All right, say what you were saying, brother. Big shout out to everybody buying me gifts on TikTok. Okay, John, I've seen his request, so let me bring John.
No, Samaria wanted to ask a question.
Samaria, go ahead.
Daddy Freeze, you know, we blacks, we have this mentality, this thing that make us feel, do you know who we, I mean, I can take you off that seat. I can call your boss and have you to move tomorrow. You know those intimidating.
Baba, we get Amo. Now, so they take by one Niger boy. I never tell you this story before. I've forgotten that part of London. We're in a club in London. Niger boy versus Jamo. 9 fight start to. 9 the Niger, you know, they're separate. You know, and boys they fight. The Niger boy tell us saying go buy the Jamo boy saying they mad. You know, say Jamo no they hear saying a threat. Now so the Jamo boy go bring gun. When the guy saying go buy him, Jamo boy believe say as in don't talk. You know, say Niger man just they make mouths. Baba, now so the guy just show with gun. Took this guy down. We took off. I don't know whether I Camberwell. Now one of those places for London. No, this was like 2007. We did the club when they began.
It happened here last year, here in Houston, here. Niger guy as well, where they buy for lunch somewhere down
Baba,
there.
we just begin here bullet. Everybody take off. They buy the guy. Onto this Niger mount mentality. He tell the guy, say, go kill, say, you be papa. You know, typical Niger man. That's what Jamo boy, they look at, they can't drive the Jamo boy out of the club. So they go house, go bring Oloto. Anyway, we have John here. John, what is your take on the matter?
Good evening.
Good evening, John.
Now let's be practical about this. If na me be that policeman, we should Kuti do that thing. By now, if they arrest for mortuary. First and foremost, you don't charge a policeman like that. You don't even dare charge a policeman, regardless of what the Nigerian police have turned into. They are still law enforcement officers. Reporting directly to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So all these ones where people talk about, I want to assume that policeman did not react because he wants a lifetime settlement because he can sue Seun Kuti for his words. You don't assault anybody. Even if the man threatened his life, at that point the threat has been neutralized. Because the man does not pose as a threat to himself or his family at the point where he slapped him. Seun Kuti is doing damage control. You should forget it. Right now, what he's doing is damage control. You don't act like that. How do we want to stop oppression by being the oppressors? Police don't good. Now we know one good. How will you slap a policeman? And we are coming here to say, there is nothing to say in this case. At that point, I saw that video. At that point, the policeman was not a threat.
But you know, in law, hold on, John. John, in law, there is what you call provocation. Like, for instance, I enter my bedroom and I see a man on top of my wife. And I'm holding my briefcase and I smash that briefcase on his head.
Yes.
That's provocation. But the moment I leave the scene, and come back, then it's now premeditated.
There's no provocation anymore.
But you see, Seun's own can be provocation.
No. As of when you saw the policeman, did you see him with a gun pointing at his family? No. The policeman was standing armed without any arm.
Now, hold on.
Do you know I can do to you? Do you know I can have you removed? And we don't even know his rank. He may be a junior police officer who just joined.
Samaria, let me ask you a question, actually. Have you actually been to Nigeria recently? And have you even driven on Nigeria road before?
Hell no, I drove in Nigeria for more than 10 years before I left. The whole time.
Like recently, like maybe the past 8 years. Like past 8 years.
2019 I did.
You've not actually been assaulted by any policeman to actually see the way they behave sometimes.
Look, you don't understand it. Look, there's no doubt. Okay, I'm not disputing the fact that they can be annoying.
Bro.
We know that.
Regardless of the level of assault.
We know that because if you were overseas, you wouldn't do that.
What are you
the police overseas are not coming to people crime. They use tear gas. They will kind of discipline you if you don't pay attention. They're not going to shoot you if they feel you're.
You know one thing I say.
Initially, the moment Seun Kuti started charging at that policeman, if it was in the US, that policeman would shoot him.
What are you even? The moment you even step out of the car, you don't place your hands on your steering. You raise your hands up. You're talking about. The moment you place your hands on your steering, you become a threat automatically.
What are you guys talking about?
Let your hands freely and doing all those nonsense.
Why do we see black and color?
Why do we come overseas and behave ourselves? The moment we get to the airport, we start behaving ourselves from the so-called top people to the least. But once it's back,
like that policeman, by now they're planning burial. I swear to God.
I actually agree. I agree with Samaria and John that what Seun Kuti actually did was totally wrong. There is no way we can actually defend that.
He didn't look at the officer. That's it. I saw nothing but pure intimidation regardless. That was intimidation. It's wrong.
But I said I want to see Seun Kuti from Nigeria perspective, where we have these officers.
You'll be surprised that what happened there is a road rage. Say the policeman Jama. You'll be surprised. Say what happened there? Now road rage. Now in the dog say try killing him and your family. Because the policeman will not stop you and come and say I want to kill you and your family. And I don't shoot. What?
No, they can do that. They can do that.
Jama, in that
kill him and the family.
You have no right to physically assault any citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Definitely, and this, okay, you said you have no right actually, but we are talking from Nigeria perspective that here in Nigeria, majority of the guys on the road are doing that now.
It's not, we do that, but it's not right. Let's be honest with
The policemen, right?
It's not right.
The policemen, right?
The police, the ones assaulted my uncle.
They get locked, they don't be like
assaulted my uncle in the past. Not really my uncle, my in-law.
They get locked, they don't be like that.
If you see what they did to him, you just have seen his face. He had returned. He used KK and went out. Whether it was the club or wherever he went to, you just have seen his face. His face was, his eyes were swollen. They dealt with him mercilessly. But you see, the fact that they did a thing like that to him doesn't mean people should learn to respect police, even though some of them are not worth it. You still have to do one.
Samaria, he is lucky.
We suspect them a lot because we feel they do this or maybe they overreact or
well, so did the wrong thing.
Don't do that.
you don't treat them without respect, and it's not right.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, I agree.
They go carry him. As it died, I have for back. They go throw myself, put on him. If they turn him, they roll and finish. They go come out and I say they come out for clothes to say water. That's when they roll for Sunday, Chris. Come around, give me 360 the man.
But John, what if tomorrow? John, what if tomorrow Seun actually upload a video showing where police actually harass him, pointing a gun at him? What would
You
it
see
be?
that not police have the right to put a gun on you. They have the right to place or to point a gun at you.
At that point, was the
They have
police
the right to do that. That's
Bro,
what they
let
are
me tell
there
you
for.
something. Let me tell you something. In Nigeria, the constitution states that a policeman has the right to see you, pursue you as a suspect. He has the right to detain you for 24 hours, regardless of anything. Go and read it. Let them do their work. Respect them, at least.
But have you seen a video like 2 months ago where policeman was actually maltreating a guy, beating him just for requesting for his phone and was not dropping his phone?
Bro, you don't understand the fact that we know that there are some that are not nice. We know the truth. It's everywhere in the world.
Bro.
I bet you there are police. Was it
Bro,
was that
have you
was
seen a video?
Okay, it was a conversation we're having with estate police.
I want to ask you a question. Have you seen a video where civilians went to rob a bank?
A video where civilian rob a bank, yeah? I've seen.
Have you seen it? So why police don't catch you in place of those civilians who go rob bank? Why are you putting the fault of one policeman on every policeman?
You said what?
Why are you making an excuse for what one policeman did, and you want it to be painted upon another innocent policeman?
No, I'm not actually making a defense
No,
for
the truth is that
Seun action.
if Seun Kuti can show us video where this policeman slapped him first, then he has a case. But if this
Seun, right?
actually assaults him and he assaulted him in that way, that policeman, police, if they hear me, sue him for at least 1 billion,
Exactly.
so that he will start getting 200 million.
Now you make it a 2 case stop now. If Seun actually have a proof, he should go ahead and sue the policeman. But if Seun don't have a proof,
Exactly.
Bro, look at the body language of that guy. That guy did not look like.
yeah, it was calm. It was calm actually. I saw the
That guy
video.
looked like
Because I feel because he was being intimidated. He must have even been threatened
From that
instead.
guy's body
Must have
language.
threatened him.
From that guy's body language, this is a road rage. Maybe in German. So when they come down, they say, I beg some.
No, I think no. The policeman actually stopped there for routine check. That was what happened. It was stopped for routine check, and I think during that moment they had altercation, and from there it escalated and it became threat from both perspectives. So it was actually at the point of duty. You know, police.
He stopped them for routine check, and now I'm doing the routine check. Told him that he was going to kill him and his family in the routine check. When he was not armed, he thought they gone. Who disarmed him?
Okay, Samaria, let me remove you for 1 minute and let me add Hero. Thank you so much,
That's
my.
fine. All right, bye.
Thank you so much. God bless you, my sister. I will call you once we are done. I will call you. I will call you one-on-one. We need to talk. All right. So I'm gonna bring this guy, but you're gonna be on only for a
No, he
minute.
was not armed.
No, I think it was armed.
What's his name? The guy saying I should bring him.
He was not armed. He was not armed.
then the Seun has made actually a
Hero.
mistake. If the police was not harmed, let me check the video again.
All right. I'm gonna bring this guy just for 3 minutes. If you're watching on TikTok, remember to send me money guns. I'm looking for 50 money guns. That's my target. Help me make it. So I'm sending this guy a request. Right now, we need to go and join Taste Buds.
You are right. You are right. It was not.
You know what? We need to go and join Taste Buds. Taste Buds is talking about. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Can we see your face? You've been shouting. You want to come. You want to come. You are now coming and you are showing us darkness.
Please, Daddy, please permit me. I cannot turn on the lights where I am now. But
God. So this is what you called us to. Oh yeah, say it in 30 seconds. I'm just angry. Please, anybody that wants to join my life, don't have light in your house. Don't join. Go and buy generator first. I'm listening to you.
Let me just put on my clothes.
Oh yeah, be talking while you are putting on the clothes now. Now mouth you go use take wear clothes.
Hi, good evening, everybody.
All right, good evening. Go ahead.
This issue, actually, I watched the video.
Okay.
And we are already jumping on conclusions without even watching the video from the main part, from the beginning. We don't know what happened. Seun said he was threatened by the police. And in that video, we could see that he was with his family. The policeman actually bashed his car. I'm guessing he realized that it was Seun Kuti before he was calm.
So if you bash my car, if I bash your car, you come and slap me. I go clear you. If I bash your car, you come and slap me. I'll clear you. You go touch ground.
No, John, wait. Let her pass the message. Please, let her pass the message. Let her pass the message, please.
If anything had happened to Seun in the process of all this, or the police had been able to cause an accident to that car, and Seun and his family was involved in an accident and maybe died or hospitalized, this would have been a different case. That policeman will be walking freely now. We are in Nigeria. There is no law. There's no justice. There's nothing to actually put this policeman in check. If Seun felt threatened, he has the right to defend himself. He has the right to defend himself. I'm guessing the only reason he remained calm was probably he realized, oh, this is Seun, he's a popular person. Let me keep my cool. If it was a normal citizen, a normal person, I'm telling you, that policeman would have done even worse. This is Nigeria. We have not even gotten justice for the numbers of people that police have harassed, unprovoked.
All right, guys. I've got to run now. I'm going to join Taste Buds and hold on, everybody. We are leaving now. Please. Wait, everybody. Don't be angry, please. Don't be angry, please. Can I have some silence? Because I'm leaving now in the next 20 minutes. I said 20 minutes, 20 seconds. Let's go to @TasteBudsNG. The topic she's talking about today is single mothers are not second-hand commodities. That would be a very interesting. John, that would be a very interesting topic. So go there right now @TasteBudsNG. If you're watching on Instagram, @TasteBudsNG. I'm going there and I'm going to share my own perspective. I can see you people have started coming there. Taste Buds is spelled TasteBuds. Taste Buds NG. TasteBuds. If you're watching, guys, all of you, 1,100 of you on my Instagram, and not one person has bought my stars. Una no nice, so how I go they leave everything that they do? Can't they give you gist, hot gist, carry fine people come? Una no fit buy 1 star. Una wicked do stinjo. If na pastor where they tell you say what God cannot do, una go buy the whole everything. Una who like who go they do una strong thing.
From the video I saw here, the policeman came down without even having any argument with Seun. And when Seun came down from the vehicle, he went to meet that policeman immediately and attacked him.
That policeman has seen it is Seun.
Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah. @TasteBudsNG. I'm moving there now. @TasteBudsNG. Bye, guys.
If they don't come out, it's your
sister. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
I can't really see you. Like your network is breaking when you
It's because
talk.
it's late. Yeah, it's because it's late.
Okay.
Let me see if I can. Let me get to my bed.
Okay, let me pin the topic. Okay. Second topic. So while we wait for her, let's pin the topic. Second, single moms. Single mom aren't second-hand commodity. So that is the topic. Okay. So I'm here with you. Pin comments. So that's the topic. They were asking me to pin the comment. The topic is single moms aren't second-hand commodities. The aren't second-hand commodities at all. The aren't. My sister, let us hear your take on this.
Okay. Good morning. Oluwanifemi Obasa, and I'm calling from Lagos Treasure. And please, that the freeze is here. I think you said you had him.
Yeah, I'm trying to see the network. Go on, I'm listening.
Okay. I think my take on this topic, because I was actually on that freeze live video before he asked to come here, and there was a man on his life when that freeze brought up this your topic, and the guy was shouting, "Yeah, second hand, yeah, second hand."
Yeah.
And I won't speak for general. I won't be generalizing the.
Tell her to try now.
For myself, because I'm a very good example. Hasn't been
Easy.
yeah, you had to go to work, you had to take them to school in the morning, you had to come back. Basically, if being together like with your dad, it'll have been the same routine, I think, because I don't think it's even like you have to get it paid. I've been doing the same thing, take them to school, prepare their fast, take them to school, go to work, come back in the evening, pick them from school, go home, help them with their assignments, and prepare for the next day like that. The routine will have been like that. But because you don't even have someone to help or to assist you, you are the mom at the same time acting as the dad, help them with all of this. And even if they are sick, you still run here and there to the hospital, do everything just like yourself. And you see yourself like, I'm a strong mom. They said women are superheroes, women are strong. They're
Struggling for the past 10 minutes.
who wants you out there to also say, you're not cool enough to take one child, much less 2 kids, that and that. And at the same time, you want to be a very good mother to those children. You don't want to fail in any way at all. Either be a Christian or a Muslim, you still want to make sure
Ah, my request wasn't sent. What happened? What happened? I can't understand. What kind of bad luck is this? What kind of bad luck is this? A request wasn't sent. Hey. Oh, wow. It's not showing.